Hello and welcome back to the Mindful Model Maker. I'm out in the new workshop. The lighting is not overly brilliant at the moment, so I'm going to try the boat for a second time. So there it is sitting on the water. I'm now just going to put some methylated spirits in and we'll see what happens. Yep, she's moving off and going round. I'll move it away from the side again. It's definitely pushing, yes. So what I've done, I've filled a few of the holes that were in the construction. It looks like it's going to sink again now. But again, it did move off. She's just sitting below the waterline at the moment. I'm going to put a drop in her first this time. In there. Right. Tank's full. Here we go. No, it's just sinking. It is moving along. Yeah, I can't stop it from sinking, so I don't know why, because there's no holes in it whatsoever now. I've sealed it up completely. All I can say is it's either pulling the water back up the wick and in, or whatever. I'm not sure. But, yeah. So I think what we'll do is I'll just sit it on top. I can't understand why it don't just sit on the top, because it's very light. But you can see what's happening there. It just wants to sink. I don't really know why, but anyway, I don't think we'll try that anymore. We've seen it move. It does propel it along. I'll just try a bit more in before we call it a day and just see what happens. Here we go. Sit it on top. Yeah, so anyway, that's I think we'll stop on that, because for some reason it just sinks. But I think the first video that we made was the better one. So now we're in our new workshop, and this workshop is in our new home in Lincolnshire. So I've been working the last couple of days to get this done. So I'm just going to take this off of here, and then I'm going to show you round the various bits and pieces. So we're in an old concrete garage now. So this is the workshop. There's the boat and my familiar paint stack and various other bits and pieces, and we can move around, and you can see there's a Revell bus that I made a few 5-6 years ago. It took me about a year to build, and this is my very small model railway. In the background you can see a gauge 1 Mona, which is something that I need to either put an electric motor on or whatever. Then you've got one of the card models, which is a 16mm. At the top here you've got one of my radio control boats. I didn't make it, it's pre-made, but yeah, you can see the 2 card micro models down there as well. So, and some louvers which I cast once from resin, which is made out of a quadrant for a diesel, and a 3D printed engine. You can see the flywheel back bit, the engine bit, and the front bit here, which is the radiator. So there we go. So yep, so my tools are set up. In here are some of my coaches, which they can either run 45mm or 16mm, because I have interchangeable bogies. So yeah, so that's the workshop as we are now. So we're up in Lincolnshire and we're in an old concrete garage now. But yeah, so I've managed to move a lot of the stuff. And then I'll get back to you very shortly on what we're going to make next. It may be a model kit, actually. I've got a few kits to make. So I may start making that. In fact, one of the things I have been looking at for a long time now is that we'll make our way over here, is this. Now, I had this original when it first came out. This is a second edition of it. This is the 4-stroke engine, which is I've had this model some years now, but I made the original one when it first came out, which had a motor on it, I believe, that ran it. This is slightly different. It looks like it's got a kickstart, motorbike kickstart on the side of it. So I think what we might do now is have a go at doing this Airfix kit, and it'll make a really nice static model that you can have on your office desk or whatever where you work, something to look at. So it's a cutaway, you can see the gears inside. I'll have a look, see if I can take the lid off the box one-handed. Might be able to. But it looks a very interesting model to make. So I think perhaps we'll go for this next until I can get the workshop fully functioning. And because then I will be building a garden railway, because I have a reasonable sized garden here. And yes, here we go. So it's quite a nice sized model actually, as you can see inside. That's my Airfix Club passport. That's the actual drawings of it. So it's mainly green with a kind of a yellowy cream colour on the inside on the cutaways. And yep, you can see the flywheel on the side like a magneto. Yeah, it's very nice size parts you can see in there. So I will start work on this in the next day or so, and we'll make videos of it as we go. So that's something that hopefully you can look forward to. So I'm just putting the meths back in the bottle. I'm putting the lid on. You know what methylated spirits is like. It's one of them things that if you do have a flame, it'll catch a light, and sometimes, especially in brilliant sunshine, you can't even see it. So there we are. 4-stroke engine is my next project. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I think the boat was a success. It worked better the first time, but there we are. But like I say, it was made a long time ago. Well, the original was, and I've made that one.